Let me tell you something. If you are waiting for someone else to help you and cheer you up to achieve your goals and dreams, then you're just waiting and wasting your time. No one, not even your close friends, not your family, not your loved ones, cares about your dreams unless you achieve something. That's the hard truth. Only a rare few might cheer you on if you're lucky. But most, they will mock you, doubt you, tease you, and dismiss you until you prove them wrong. That's the price of chasing a dream in silence. That's the tax you pay for walking a path no one else can see. If you become successful, even your enemies will show respect. Your friends will suddenly sit up and listen. Your family, the ones who once questioned your choices, will start admiring your decisions. Your loved ones who once doubted you will begin to look at you differently. Not because they changed, but because you did. Because success speaks a language everyone understands. But don't get it twisted. They won't help you build. They will stand on the sidelines and wait to see if you fall. That's why you can't wait around for applause. You can't rely on motivation from the outside. You can't depend on external validation to fuel your internal mission. You need to stop waiting. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting for the right support. Stop waiting to feel ready. You will never feel completely ready. Life won't hand you a golden invitation to greatness. You have to take it. You have to grab it. You have to fight for it. Because no one is going to fight for your dreams more than you. So ask yourself, are you sitting, hoping, wishing, or are you building, moving, pushing? You either wait or you fight. You either dream or you build. You either make excuses or you make moves. Because at the end of the day, the only one responsible for your dream is you. Number 1, the world doesn't owe you anything. Let's get something straight. The world doesn't owe you a thing, not a title, not success, not applause, not even a thank you for your hard work. You are not entitled to anything just because you have a dream, and that might sting, but it's the truth. Your dream means something to you, but to the world, it's just noise until you make it real. You can have the purest heart, the hardest work ethic, the biggest vision, and still come up short if you expect life to reward you for effort alone. This world responds to one thing: results. Cold, hard, results. Until you produce something real, you remain unseen, unheard, overlooked. That's why you can't sit around waiting for validation or hoping the universe will give you a sign. The sign is you. The sign is the work, the sacrifices, the risks, the nights you stayed up building while others slept. The mornings you pushed through exhaustion while others hit snooze. You want something big? Then it's time to do something big. Show up, even when no one notices. Show up, even when you're discouraged, because no one is coming to save you, no one is obligated to help you, and no one is going to hand you the life you want. If you don't fight for your dream, who will? If you don't back yourself, who will? Stop expecting handouts. Stop waiting to be discovered. Start working like your back is against the wall, because it is. The world rewards the bold, not the entitled, and the only way to earn your place is to get up, grind, and take it. Number 2, most people secretly hope you fail. Let's stop pretending everyone's rooting for you. Some people are, but many are silently hoping you fall flat on your face. Not because you wronged them, not because you deserve it, but because your courage offends their comfort. Your effort exposes their laziness. Your growth makes their excuses look ridiculous. See, every time you level up, every time you step out of your old skin, you trigger something in people. You force them to look at the life they're not building, and that makes them uncomfortable. So what do? They stay silent, they fake smiles, they throw shade disguised as jokes, they talk behind your back but clap to your face. Not because they're evil, but because your progress reminds them they've been standing still, and that stings. You think they're ignoring you? They're watching, closely, waiting, hoping. Not for your breakthrough, but for your breakdown. And that's exactly why you have to keep going. Not to prove them wrong, but to prove yourself right. Let their doubt be your discipline. Let their shade become your shield. Every time they hope you fall, rise higher. Every time they count you out, outwork their assumptions. You don't owe them answers, you owe yourself results. Use their silence as motivation. Use their envy as fuel. You don't have to silence your haters with arguments. Just bury them under the weight of your wins. And when the same people who doubted you try to come back around, smile, stay focused, keep building, because nothing stings more than watching someone win after you bet against them. Number 3, if you don't build it, you'll regret it. Let me tell you what hurts more than failure: regret. Years from now, when the noise is gone, when the opinions of others fade into silence, and all that's left is you and your memories, one question will burn deeper than any pain you've ever felt. What if I had just tried? Not what if I won, not what if I made it big, but what if I just had the guts to try? Regret doesn't come from falling down. Regret comes from never stepping up. You don't get to relive your 20s. You don't get another shot at your 30s. Time keeps moving, and so should you. Build it while you're afraid. Build it while you're unsure. Build it when no one believes in you. Because here's the truth: no one's coming to hand you your dream. If you don't build it, you'll spend the rest of your life watching someone else live the life you could have had. You don't need perfect timing. You need bold action. Do it now. Build it now. Because later becomes never, and never is where regret lives. Number 4, stop looking for motivation. Create discipline. Let's kill a lie right now. Motivation won't save you. It's a rush, a mood. It fades. You'll have days where you're fired up, sure, but most days, you won't feel a thing. You'll be tired, unmotivated, frustrated. And if you let those feelings dictate your actions, you'll sit in the same spot year after year, wondering why nothing changes. Winners don't rely on motivation, they rely on discipline. Discipline says, I don't care how I feel, I show up. Discipline says, I do it tired, I do it busy, I do it anyway. Discipline builds consistency, and consistency builds greatness. Motivation gets you started. Discipline finishes the job. So stop waiting for a spark. Be the fire. Create the habit. Build the system. Because when motivation dies, discipline takes the wheel. Number 5, you can either be liked or you can be great. Let me be real with you. You can either be liked or you can be great, but rarely both. And that's not a bad thing. That's the price of purpose. Greatness is not a group activity. It demands isolation. It requires you to step away from what's familiar and walk into what's necessary. People will misunderstand you. They'll whisper behind your back. They'll say you changed. And you know what? They're right. You did. Because growth is change. Progress is uncomfortable. And leadership is lonely. You will skip birthdays. You will decline invitations. You will stop explaining yourself to people who never understood the mission in the first place. Not because you're arrogant, but because you're focused. You know your time is the most precious thing you have, and you're not spending it trying to please everyone. You weren't born to live for their validation. You weren't built to shrink to make others feel tall. You were made to create, to shake the world, to leave a mark. So stop apologizing for being committed. Stop dulling your shine so others can feel comfortable in the dark. This isn't about popularity. It's about purpose. It's not about being liked. It's about becoming legendary. Because at the end of the day, history doesn't remember the liked. It remembers the bold. Number 6, dreams without action are just fantasies. Let me tell you something real. Your dream means nothing without execution. You can talk about it all day, post about it, even pray over it, but until your hands touch the work, it's just a fantasy. The world is full of dreamers. Few become doers, not because they aren't capable, but because they don't act. And in this world, it's not the loudest voice that wins, it's the most consistent hand. You can't manifest success through words alone. You manifest it through action, through failing and rising, adjusting and improving. Success doesn't show up in your imagination. It shows up in your calendar, your habits, your choices. If your feet aren't moving, your dream is dying. You don't need more time. You need more courage. You don't need another plan. You need discipline. So write the vision, then run with it. Don't wait for motivation. It's a no-show half the time. Don't wait for support. It often arrives too late. Don't wait for perfection. It's a lie in disguise. Jump while you're afraid. Work while you're unsure. Because the ones who win, they weren't always ready. They were just willing to act, to try, to fall, to get back up. Remember, a dream without action is just a story you tell yourself to feel better about doing nothing. Number 7, fight for it because no one else will. Let me be blunt. This is your life, your dream, your war to win. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to fight for you. Not your parents, not your mentor, not your friends, not even the people who love you the most. They can support you, they can encourage you, but they can't carry your dream. That's your job. This fight, it's personal, and it requires everything you've got. Your focus, your energy, your time, your pain, your late nights, your early mornings. You better be ready to get punched by life and still move forward. You better be willing to bleed, to sweat, to break, and still keep swinging. Because the truth is, no one will ever want it like you do. No one will cry the tears you hide at night. No one will feel the fire burning in your chest when you think about giving up. So stop waiting for applause. Stop shrinking your ambition to fit their comfort. Stop over-explaining your grind to people who aren't even working on themselves. This is your fight, and half-hearted effort won't win it. So lock in, dig deep, burn the excuses. Because if you don't fight for your future, who will? So, your dream will not wait for you. Time doesn't pause. Life doesn't slow down for anyone. And if you're still sitting around waiting for the stars to align, for the perfect moment to arrive, you're already behind. Stop thinking you need permission. Stop looking for signs. You don't need the world to clap for you before you start. You need fire. You need hunger. You need courage. That's it. So fight. Fight through the fear. Fight through the silence. Fight through the setbacks. Fight even when your hands shake and your heart doubts. Because what's on the other side of that pain? Freedom, fulfillment, legacy. The life you were born to live doesn't come easy. It comes to those who refuse to quit. Don't wait. Don't pause. Don't hesitate. This is your season. This is your shot. Fight for your dream like your life depends on it. Because it does.